Good evening, people. Alright, let's see. Can I hear me? Can you? Yep, I can hear me. Okay, great. Who's around? If you feel like talking. Minnie Mommy, hey, you didn't forget I was on tonight. I almost went on to Discord and tagged you like, hey, Minnie Mommy, I'm going online tonight. Oh, yeah. To figures, Trumbo Repairman's in the house. That means we can also turn this into the brand appreciation stream. Jesus, man, that was rough. By the way, hi, Dwayne. It's nice to see you around. Let's see. So I'm back. I'm working on Groggy. So how are you guys doing tonight? Let's see. What am I looking for? I guess I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to do. I know what my plan is. I want to work on the weapons tonight. On Grog's weapons. So, which is pretty much all that's left to do on them. Except for I noticed, I think, a little bit of the paint chipped right there. But otherwise, it's just the weapons. So, that's like not metal metallic. So, as for what I was jokingly saying, the brand appreciation stream, well, there's a pun right there. Sadly, on our Murder Hobo game, my best friend's PC, Bran, the monk, with the ridiculous... what the hell was it? A perception check. Perception? Is that the right one? I don't know. They keep changing all the names. With the ridiculous perception check, he died. Because he separated himself from the party. See, rule number 1 of being an adventurer, never break up the party. And that is why you don't. He's not a dead weight, but you're going to get a new dead weight, sir. Because he's not leaving, because the player's not leaving the game, and I'm sure he'll come up with something even better. Alright, let's see. As I said, alright, first thing I'm going to do. My brain is like not working. Let's see. I'm going to go to Google Images. I'm going to pull up my picture of the Mini. Yeah, I don't even need to. Grog's Strong Drop Miniature. Because I like to see. I kind of want to get an idea of what people did. Alright, so. And actually, I think I'm going to do the other Grog too. Actually, I should check out his weapon. Oh, Google, not Grog. I have kind of heard. I'm not going to spoil it for, I'm not going to put it out there, but I know what he's playing. I don't know much. I just know what class he's playing. And no, I know he's coming back because you had a long chat. You had a chat after game on Thursday about what he's bringing in. Bullshit. No. That may have been the Starfinder podcast I was doing with the little short thing, but that's not this. My character's gonna change. Actually, I'll do that. What's he got for an axe? Let's see what his axe. Oh, it's just kind of plain. Oh, maybe kind of plain is okay. With a wooden handle. Yeah, that is it. I know that's BS. So, alright, so I gotta find, let's see, carbon gray. I'm gonna put another color in this. Tempest gray, that's kind of bluish. Wait, you actually had a dream and it's gonna... What do you mean by that? You said, I had a dream, it's gonna be great. What is that supposed to mean? let's see. I'm going back to that. Right now I'm looking at pictures of this mini just to see what people might have done. I'm more inclined to make it one color than have like a color in the center. Nobody's really, oh, that's interesting. That's not bad. Nobody's really done a non-metal metallic. Oh, this one kind of is. Okay. Sometimes I like to check out non-metal metallics and see how people looked at the light off these things. So that's not too bad. I kind of like it. I'll probably do my own. Well, as I said, a fold-in story, a real page flipper. You have a plan, a fold-in story, real page flipper. Mwahahaha. I think you scared everyone off. I don't know. Is that Twitch is being weird? Because that says you're the only one here, but I don't believe that because I know Mini Mommy was here. And she was not planning on leaving. Unless you left. Maybe you're the only one chatting. I don't know. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do... Actually, first thing I'm going to do is pick up the menu. Yeah, that's really weird. I know... Unless Trombone Repairman disappeared, but I don't think so. Actually, no doubt. His internet could have knocked him off. He's got the worst internet. That could be... I could do that as a wooden handle. With, who's that on the bottom? Is that a skull? I don't know. Oh, no. I think it's a ring. It looks like it could be a skull. Okay, yeah. Nah, Twitch is being stupid. Twitch is being stupid. There's at least 2 of you talking. It says I've only got 1 person here. What the frick is with that? Now it says 4. I don't know. I can't figure out Twitch. I think Twitch has been... Hold on, let me check. So, nope, it says my frame rate's good, so I don't know. I think Twitch has been really twitchy lately. So yes, just in case you don't know, since there's a few of you here, Kyle, or AK, Trombone Repairman, because he really is a trombone repairman, is our GM for that Murder Hobo Inc. game that I play on bi-weekly Thursdays. And I can tell you right now, the next game session can't get here fast enough. I'm making a change to my character. Like, because of this other character dying, it sort of put her over the edge. Maybe no, you're not. Let's see, I want this brush. You repair whatever they give you, okay? You repair everything. And I think you do repair flutes. Does that mean if mine breaks, I can send it to you? So of course it might be a step above what you usually repair. Mine is like a more mine's a fairly professional. I know you do school instruments, which honestly, I don't know what I would have done. It would cost what? We already did that. We already cost one of my character a leg. Come to think of it, you have that die. Of course, you know, all she has to do is go to sleep and then she'll have legs again. Oh, nice. Really? The whole flute was gold and not just the... I know they have those, I guess. The whole flute was gold and not just the headpiece? Because they'll do that a lot of times. Yeah, I'll make that part of the axe head. Oh shoot, I wasn't gonna do that. That's okay. Started going down the handle. But I shouldn't do that. You prefer pro horns all the time, thanks. Hey! You know what? I wouldn't, truth be told, I wouldn't even suggest sending my flute to you if I didn't have confidence you fix it right. Truth be told, I really don't have a place to fix it these days. You know, I left home, and I don't even know if the guy, actually, he may be gone. Come to think of it, I think he passed away a number of years ago, the one who used to fix my instruments, or my flute. He was a really good repairman too. I actually bought my flute from him. Or through him. Because he was independent, so he wasn't. You're a master, plenty of show. I'm sure. Yeah, I know. There's one in Haverhill that's not far, which I've actually gone through. But I have actually. Come to think of it, I think I did use them once. I haven't needed them. Of course, with the pandemic, I definitely played it a lot less. Which is unfortunate. Alright, so that's like carbon gray. Oh, great. I cannot keep this thing on thing. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the hydrate. Well, at least you're doing hydrates. I will say this, I am running out of rum. We did not replace it since Saturday, and all I've got is the big bottle, and it's got about 2 shots left. Which is probably good, because about 3 shots is bad. There's a little white spot there. Alright, let me see if I can figure out what color I did the edge of those pants, because clearly I've got a paint chip or something going on there. It happens! Although, I find it strange it's happening since I'm not even holding the Mini. I'm not sure how it got chipped. But I haven't sealed it yet, so... Kinda why, probably. You probably bumped into something. Grab a little black because I see a little bit in here. It's probably dust. So, well, who's working on what tonight? And maybe a little later, maybe we'll do my usual show and tell, where I go into Discord and see what people have been up to. I know Mini Mommy had a really awesome entry. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. I think Crimson had one. Gosh, I don't remember who had finished stuff there since Saturday. Well, I mean, it was only Saturday. It was 2 days ago, so how much stuff could have appeared? Still finding things that got missed. So this color is like the darkest of all the Reaper Grays, I think. I mean, I guess there could be something I don't own. Oh, Kyle! Well, that's great though. You know which game are you playing tonight? Are you running smart? Dwayne is working on that side walls of the crypt. Excellent. Are you dry brushing them? And by the way, Trombone, if you just said Trombone Repairman, if you're still here, I got stories about yesterday's game. Homebrew PF2 game. Oh, excellent. So I said my favorite. Well, actually, no. I really can't say favorite game now because I really like more like pretty much everything I play. So yesterday was the pirate game, which I really love because pirates and a certain Mr. David Montgomery, who Smart Goblin knows, is running that game. And it is the biggest soap opera. But also, we had this huge fight yesterday. I think it's the toughest one we had. It lasted most of the session. And I literally escaped with my character, Captain Rosa, friggin' almost died. Not once, but twice. Does it? That was not a pirate ship. If it has pirates, I haven't seen them, so. But I am a pirate. In your game, I'm a ranger. For now. But literally, we had this big fight against this really powerful wizard. And a whole lot of people. Like, a whole lot of people. I don't know if Smart Goblin knows how well he knows Skull and Shackles, but I forget what book we're in. I think we're the next to last book. Right after there's a big sea battle where we actually break out the ships. So I've sent in first mate for sale. Well, didn't really think they were pirates. Oh, maybe they are, I don't know. But I'm not a pirate, I'm a pirate in this other game. So I put it on Discord with the picture of the battle and the Triceratops that got summoned, which is not I didn't paint the mini, but some of my painted minis did get used in that one. But basically, yeah, I almost died not once, but twice. And if it wasn't fact I died early on in the entire campaign, and we had a raise dead scroll. Basically, they put something in the game because they know you're going to go against this other thing, which will kill somebody. So my cursed adventure pass. Ooh, we've gotten to book 4 finish. Try to start 5 10. Oh, well, we're going to friggin' make it come hell or high water, but that's because probably Montgomery's running it. No, either that or we're just shit lucky. Hi, Cyrus. Maybe more like we're shit lucky. So, alright, so Smart. So, Smart Goblin. So, literally, so it said we're fighting the professor. I'm pretty sure it's in one of the backgrounds, and he's a friggin' traitorous a-hole who went for the Chelish. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, I will take a drink from the shot glass. Here, I'll put it out here. I do not have much rum left. I have not replenished it. We probably have about 2 shots left. That's fine. You're not that late. So, at one point... Oh, Jesus. So, I go running after the professor. A.k.a. the super powerful wizard. Because knowing he is... Basically, I cleared quite a bit of the field, and I was like, I know that friggin' wizard's the worst thing on the field. There was a number of bad things on the field, but he was definitely the most dangerous, I think. And he cast Finger of Death at my character. Oh, I can get 2 shots. Alright, so I'm going to go short because I don't want to have, like, nothing if somebody else hits it again. So, I have to make a fortitude save, I believe. I know it's going to be high. And a roll of 6. I'm playing a swashbuckler, though. So there's several bonuses going on here. So I have one called, like, Charmed Life, which basically I can add my charisma modifier of a +6 to it. And I had already a +11, so that's 17. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Let's see. Oh God, did I do the math wrong? Okay, I don't think so. So yeah, +17. Then oh Jesus, that did did not go down real. What the fuck? So, alright, so I had a 17 at that point. And then I got to add in... Oh, we had Good Hope going, which also added into that. And then the bard put... oh, God. Shit. It's heroic something. I can't remember the damn ability. I'm a freaking play bards and I can't remember the damn abilities from PF1. But anyways, I had a +2 from one of the other bardic abilities, and I had his Inspire Courage. But the big thing was, I died early in the campaign, and I had this feat called Arisen, which gives me a +2 on saves against, like, save or die effects. When I tallied up MI6, it ended up being a 26. And we're like going, that is so borderline. And we do rerolls. You get 3 rerolls a book. I have 2 left, and I'm going, I think it's enough, but I'm not sure. And I actually literally pulled everyone around the table. And, you know, one of the other players who actually has spells, she's like, well, mine would be a 24. I think you're good. And everyone around the table, so I said, okay, we're going to let it stand. Because even though it's a 6 on the die, and that's really shitty, I could roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, and that'd be even more shitty. So I let it stand. It was the exact number I needed to make the save. And if I didn't save, I was going to die, because it's like 140 hit points of damage. I would have been dead! That was the first instance. Then the other instance was, I had like 35 hit points left. And it was like Scorching Ray, which, oh god. Which they had 3 rays, and he maximized it, the jerk. So for like 21 points of damage. So I could get hit by 2. I could not get hit by 3. And technically, if I didn't have that Arisen feat, I couldn't even get hit by 2. Because in Pathfinder 1, you base it off, when you die, it's negative your con score. So I have a 12 con. Or at least that was my con score at the time. It was probably boosted. Yeah, it was at negative 13, but I have that feat. Also allows me to up my con by 4. So I freaking lived. I still don't know how I freaking lived, but I totally lived. And I had 9 hit points left, and I freaking killed the boss. So, one of the most satisfying, scary fights I have ever been in, and I've never almost died that close. No, I wouldn't. No, because we're 12th level characters. So we have resurrection, or we have raised dead, and we have resources to use it. Oh, excuse me. You know what? While I've got that color, I'm actually going to paint the hammer here, which is going to start out looking like the pants, because I'm painting it that super dark gray. And that's fine, even if I do it like a stone hammer. Still not a bad color to start it with. He tried... Smart. He has tried so hard. He tried so hard. Yes, Finger of Death. He tried to cast Finger of Death on Rosa, on my character. And I made the save of 26 exactly. And if I didn't have Arisen, or I didn't have... Oh, that's right. No, I also needed It's not Saving Finale. It's the other one. Where a bard cuts off his performance. And you can add a D8 to your save or something like that. And I rolled 5. And that was exactly what I needed. No, it was, yeah, well, the wizard might have not had that spell. Although David's known pretty famous for changing fights up and such. He probably changed this too. We had to use an imposition to save one of the other characters too. Save Dan the man. You know, I'm pretty sure you know who Dan is. So we had to actually save his character using an imposition. To take there's like a 0-point imposition where the guy will take the hit instead of our character, and it was a ×3 crit on like an axe, and with like additional damage. It was like 12d or 6d12s plus the static dropped him alone. It's like, yeah, you die. So he tried. I mean, he already killed me once actually, back in early on, where you have the undead cyclopses. And it was like literally I was at full health, and they have an ability where in a fight they can basically nat 20 you. In Pathfinder 1 you have to roll to confirm, and there was very little chance. Even with a character that can block shots and basically take an attack back, I did not. I would have to roll nat 20 basically to stop him from killing me. But he did enough damage to drop me just below Nacon from full. And that's how I died. But if it was anybody else, I had the most hit points, so anybody would have died there. Okay. I'm gonna grab some Tempest Gray. Although I'll tell he's still got time to get his rolling TPK. So I'm using Tempest Gray, which has kind of got a bit of bluish tone to this gray. To do the next part. It was one hell of a game. Those are the games I love. Truly. Truly love. Highlight these. Alright, so I'm going to use this color on these little raised areas. So yeah, Crimson snuck in with that because I'm not wearing my goofy glasses, aka my optimizer. So alright, where's the fire pat? So yeah, I feel friggin' lucky today. I'm way luckier than Brain was on Thursday. But I said I can't wait till the next getting a major change. And I need to thank Mr. Trombone Repairman for allowing it to happen, because I think it's just so appropriate. And the change I'm making is mostly for RP reasons. But it actually, in the end, should also make the character maybe a little better to help the party a little more. This is an easy spot to figure out where to go. Paint. Actually, sometimes you can look at the light. His death was appropriate. Yes. Actually, I will say this. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm disappointed he's dead. You set up such a great thing where you put him at odds with me. You know, I would have loved to see what he was going to do with that. It was such a cool thing. I can't wait to see where you take my character. I think you've already, every time we get into stuff that's dangerous, I get so excited. Anytime we mention something that's gonna probably be a bad time for poor Anja, I get excited. I think that's the thing. I had such a great time with that fight. I legit thought I was gonna die yesterday. So one thing I noticed too is you can always use, where the light hits to help figure out. Of course, when you twist it around, you gotta compensate for the fact that the light is hitting the wrong side. Get some there. To the grave. What? Although, there is still a bit of unfinished bit. Well, I mean, I guess I could assume that his body was completely consumed by fire. Oh, cool. Working on one of your repulsive. I thought you were going to give up painting, Crimson. He found this really neat thing where I think you can virtually paint stuff. Which I think is cool. They said, I'm going to give up painting in reality. I was like, well, I was like, well, if you could just resort to fake painting, you still have more of your army to finish. So when are you going to do that? I think I'm going to try to do what's logical with the light. I know I was looking at something where... No! Why did you do that, you stupid thing? Alright, there we go. Where they put the highlight in the... I mean, I guess... To put the highlight, like, right in the middle. But to me, the light should be striking it here. So, I think I'm gonna... leave it there. Hey, trombone repairman, when are you going to convince Frank to let us play every week? I kind of miss doing that. Wink, wink. I play every other week, so no. Yeah, I know. You have a Thursday game that conflicts. It makes me sad because I really, really like your game. It's gonna say it's hard to pick a favorite right now. I actually really like most all the games I'm involved in. That's why I play 6 games / 7 games in a 2-week period. So Kevin, I'm not going to stop playing them. Yeah. So hey, Trombone, are you going to be on Between the Rolls tomorrow night? Because I mean, did you see the topic? Hashtag appropriate. So the Rivera Topsky is stuck in a tower where the 3 hags are crawling their way in. I'm trying to remember who the hell that is. Is that someone from our game? Because you know what, sometimes I don't necessarily have to specifically that be on. And you did suggest the top. You know what's funny is I was thinking that same exact thing. That it'd be a good topic for the week to discuss character death and how to handle them. No, character death and how to make your players cry. I think that would be a great way to phrase it, right? I said the joke is, your rib chops is by P. Oh, okay, Alexa and Desired Searcher. You're stuck in a tower where 3 hags are crawling their way in. Is this? No, he didn't. I'm not talking about DJ. Of course he didn't cry. It was me. I cried on stream. Oh my god, I did. But I leaned into it because I thought it was pretty good roleplay. I did it for the sake of role-playing, actually. I think it's and that is a great setup for where I'm going with this character, so. Need a little bit of a, even down in the dark area, I need a little bit of a highlight on there. Wink, wink, the roleplay. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, well, it was. Basically, I leaned into it. I mean, yeah, you jerks came up with that brilliant idea. This is a great one for GMs. That brilliant idea. I've told people about it actually since then, and they're like, wow, that actually was really cool. Where you did scenes from their life as he was making the death saves. And I was like, it was so good. I had to totally appreciate it. That was pretty amazing. I think I wrote Frank saying, we shouldn't call it, how do you destroy your table of players when someone dies? But I definitely signed up for it. Well, I mean, you could have let him run away. He was trying to run away, dick. Why'd you have to build the anti-monk? Andrew's probably gonna die, but he's probably gonna kill Anja next when she goes to kill him. Alright. That's the front side. Oh, I need to put some of this lighter color on this. Actually, I wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Debating when I actually should go darker down. Maybe I should go darker down there. So indecisive. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go that dark up there. Oh, for frick's sakes. Alright, so this is, maybe I'll just shut it off. This is the last of the rum. Oh. I didn't say it wasn't it wasn't appropriate. I just said it was kind of a dick move to build the anti and not let him get away. Oh God, am I gonna be able to? Nope. No, it's dead. I guess I gotta shut off the channel point reward. Now I've got no more alcohol. No more rum. I have other alcohol, but I don't really feel like drinking it. It's not stuff I really like. I'm not really a whiskey drinker. God, that thing weighs a ton. We were busy yesterday playing pirates. To go out and buy more rum. Seems appropriate. God damn it, I suck. From the boob glass. He had a great AC and he took away the awesome... Yeah? Wasn't high enough. It was not high enough AC. I think, what'd you do? You stunned him, right? Oh, and this came from Galveston. It's my Texas shot glass. My Texas Pirate Boobs shot glass. Oh, and awesome. Alright. Let's see. I think I gotta shut that off. $18 on... I know. Well... And then his friggin' dice rolls and... I mean, I'll tell you what. This is why I love D&D. Is because his death saves went down to the wire. They went down to the last roll. Frickin' amazing. Sentinel feat is awesome. Actually, I can't do Sentinel though. Because, A, it's going to take me forever now to get my second boost in feat because I've decided I'm going to put a new class in. No, I want viewer rewards. That's what I want. Let's see, where is it? Drink from the shot glass. So unfortunately, I gotta shut it off for now. Hopefully I'll remember to turn it back on. I don't want people to burn channel points for that. Okay. But I said, the next feat I take is going to make wisdom a, what the hell is it? To give be allowed to add proficiency to wisdom saves. It's called Cthulhu. I can't imagine why I would do that. It still was a friggin' awesome game, though. It was a amazing session. Critical Role can eat their friggin' hearts out because you two I mean, that was like the height of RP right there. It was so damn good. You made me cry. So kudos to that. I can't wait till tomorrow night. Oh my lord, I can't wait till... Oh, that ended up... That came out too liquidy. I know I say thin your paints, but you don't want them that thin. Well, what was all planned out? That didn't count. Well, I mean... Yes, the Raven Queen only came in the failed death saves, all the Marysmith successes. Well, considering it went in order, it was kind of hard to figure that out because he had 2 successes and then 3 failures. So I kind of just figured that maybe you only had a couple memories planned because you're only going to have 2. Oh, I don't... It's fine. At some point, I'll remember to actually make this a mature stream. I drink on it. It really should be a mature stream. It's just I keep forgetting to do it. Why is this so liquidy? I mean, I know I've got it on a wet palette, but I didn't like add water to it. But I thought that was role-playing good enough. All right, that's actually a great point. I'll remember that because I think that's really freaking cool that you did that, though. But I would have noticed it probably a bit more if he didn't do them in... If he literally didn't make 2 successes and then 3 failures. I probably would have realized what was going on. But because it was just kind of in order... So I got an in-between color here mixed up too. Oh, I didn't do the other side here with the color. I didn't do the little details. Actually, I'm not going to do them yet. I'm going to fill that in with dark color because I went over the line. Yeah, that's definitely a line. God, it looks so freaking blue. Jeez. It's like a dark neutral gray. Why is it so blue? I'm going to take a look at my camera because I'm always playing with that thing. Here it doesn't look quite so bad. There we go. Of course, I gotta figure out where the configurator it is. Why is it so... There we go. That's a bit more neutral. That's a bit more like it. That's a bit way better. Okay, that's better. I just realized it looked really freaking bad. That's a lot better. They say, is Mini Mommy still around? And is she working on? She must be working on something. She made me laugh because she kept forgetting to tune in. And it's like, that's all right. You know, people have lives. I'm glad she does tune in, though. Never, I said, you never came in on Mondays. I mean, on Wednesdays. God. But it's okay. I'm glad you're here now. This paint is really, I don't get why it's so thin. I mean, some ways thin is good. But when I want it to stick to the tops of things and not the bottoms. Not like drain into all the recesses. Not so good. Jesus, why is it so bad? Working on my fish guy. Fish guy? So I did add a point report. Oh my God. Swear to God, it's not the alcohol. It hasn't done crap to me. I just can't talk. I did add a channel point report reward. Jesus. So I added a channel point reward. That basically, I stole one from this idea from the Ball GM. And I'm only going to use it on Mondays because the other days I raid into people. Or if they're not present, I'll use it. But you can spend channel points to have me go 15 minutes extra. If you want. Otherwise, I'm going to be off at 9. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like there's a little chip there. Oh yeah, that's it. By the way, the fish guy is awesome. I just remember what the fish guy was. Oh, he's awesome. And that base, I said it on Discord, but honestly, that base is amazing. It looks like you put a lot of work. Basically, it's got crystals and things I really remember. Yeah, sure I did. I've missed a lot of spots. I'm not done with this yet. I've got about at least 3 more colors that are going on there. Also, the latest... Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do a little show and tell. So, speaking of, like, really awesome things that Mini Mommy painted, let's open Discord and see what people did. Trombone Repairman, you can join my Discord. The joining link is here. So let's see. I have to go to finish. Okay, so I think actually Mini Mommy does have the one thing that was submitted between. You don't have to. You could go in there and talk gaming stuff. Could use gamers. All right, so the only new thing on there on the finished work is this awesome little piece. Display pics from Mini Mommy. That came out so good. You know, one thing I will say is this sort of epitomizes the whole thing about like how miniatures are almost like an impressionistic painting. So if you look at, if you look at it up close with this photograph, I'm sure, you could see like some streaky stuff in here and things. But that's not really how you look at it. How you look at it is when you look at it at, Grog size here, and it all blends together. And I'm really sure, like when I sit back and I'm not looking at it like really close, and that's fine because that's the way minis should be viewed. It looks all super, just super. I can see it. It's almost an impressionistic type painting. I really like him though. I love the colors. I love his skin tones and it works so well with everything else. And that base is pretty cool. Here's the back of him. Really good highlighting and shadow in there. That's really good. Isn't it? It's beautiful, beautiful job. See, it said if you join, then you can see all this stuff. And you can, laugh at me on there. But that's the one new thing that ended up on there since Saturday. And we're talking about, you don't need to use the app button. There's not many of you on there. There's 8 of us. I think you can figure out. Jeez. Alright, did I actually... Oh my god, I've got so many colors on my thing here that I don't know if I actually put it on there. Lady Gaze should not be there. Oh, I wanted to grab pure white. That's what it was. That's just trombone repairman for you right there. Just a pain in the butt. We're up. Pokey stick time because this paint's not coming out. Has anyone out there broken the bank with the Kickstarter yet? Let's see. I haven't actually really looked at much today. I don't think they've really added anything. Huh, my kids are screaming. Alright, so, well, I asked about the Reaper Bones Kickstarter 6. Because, of course, they gotta have one every few years. Where we all go and collectively make our bank accounts scream in horror when we start spending all the money. I probably should add a little to mine. I do want to add more to mine because there's about... Yeah, Reaper Bone 6 is out. You should look into it. If you're looking especially, well, I mean, it won't get there for 2 years, but if you're looking at acquiring minis a lot cheaper than retail, it really is a great way to go. You just have to wait like 2 years to get them. But it takes, that much time to produce like, 1 million minis or more, probably more. Nope, so say at the very... Well, I mean, they should. I would think they will. They, usually they get a whole lot. I know this one's probably slower than the others, but I'm pretty sure at least everything that gets shown so far will totally unlock. It's still going up. So this is colors. This is Moonstone Blue. It's got a bluish tint. So yeah, I mean that's par for the course. the neat thing is usually, although it's better to get the money in there beforehand because that's how you unlock everything. But what it is they'll hold the pledge manager open while they're doing, while they're getting it all made. So you have like a year to actually add to it. Although I said it's better for us if you add to it now. But I do get the fact that not all of us are rich either. And usually I end up usually what I do is I put in for the core set, and I will probably I'll probably get it so that's like $200 in there. So I'll double, or I'll pick like something else to buy. One of the expansions. I have like two things. I want two of the expansions so far. Because I want that regardless, I want that Briarwood Vale. I love it. I mean, it had freaking red cap goblins. Red caps are awesome. I think my friend Dana would like it. The guy who goes by Rocket Koopa on Discord. He'd actually really like the red caps because he loves red caps. And I really like the sylphs. I think those would be like a ton of fun painting them up for each season because they're seasonal. Shadows of Sellenhall is cool. I'm not going to get that one, but it is a cool set. Now the goal with what I'm doing is to try to basically paint the illusion that this is a metal piece using non-metallic paints. That's what I'm trying to do. So basically I'm going to do it so that I figure out where the light's hitting. I have two more colors after this too. The only thing I will say about non-metal metallics is it tends to be a fairly lengthy process. I'm beginning to think I'm actually tired right now, and I'm not really sure why I'm so tired right now. Razzmatazz! Can't wait. I can't. Razzmatazz! Alright, I'm taking this off because I'm pretty sure I never keep track. I have Paint with a Pirate Hat for 15 minutes and never keep track of the 15 minutes. One thing I like to do too, especially since the gaps between the colors are so big, I'll go back and I'll take the color I previously used and I'll add the color I'm currently using, so I'll try to make a color between them. Maybe that's still too light. What I really want, the Briarwood Vale, yes, that is, I want the Tavern because I really like Tavern. I had built a Tavern already. I used the Red Dragon Inn or Red Dragon Tavern set and built a tavern out of it, but I can use more furniture. And actually in Bones 5 they had they had a table and 4 of those chairs. Now I can get 3. So that's still too, I'm annoyed because that's still too light. I've been mixing a color. I said I'm trying to do one that's in between, but yet for some reason it is kind of it looks in between on my palette, but it's still not blending in real well. Oh, I think I know why. I do think it needs to be darker. Oh, by the way, the thing I love about the Briarwood Vale one too, it has the Murder Hornet. The Murder Hornet was done when Murder Hornets were a thing. And I wanted it then. And as the wonderful Jason Weeby said, well, the pandemic kind of killed that idea because it was, yeah, I was like, but it's still sort of a historical piece. You know, it's a reference to like a bit, you know, the disaster year 2020 was. And I also collected actually it's on this little, my slideshow, I believe is the toilet paper mimic. Because that was a thing too. I think part of my problem with this side is I'm not really sure what to do with it. It is kind of dark. I'll go back in with some actual black. Mix a little of that in. I need something. Now I gotta concentrate. So when I go along that edge, I'll make it lighter. One thing about non-metal metallics is contrast is key between the different grays and such that you use in this. I don't want to add, that should be lighter. That should be dark in there. Oh. Actually, I think what it is, I need to hit there's like a little lip here. I need to hit the top of it rather than the side. With side brushing, although there's not a lot of, it's not a lot of lip there. Why is it? Sorry guys, I don't mean to keep dragging this thing my way here. Basically, I'm trying to when I try to paint this, I try to paint what's realistic, I guess you could say, the way I think the light is hitting it, rather than just an artistic way. So So rather than putting my light source in the middle here, I'm going by the actual, if the light's coming down, like from my camera. Trying to, at least. This isn't even my lightest color. I may just skip the next to lightest color and go to white. This is pretty good. Yeah, I do need to know. I do realize I need to go back in and start highlighting this little design that's in the axe. And blend like crazy. Hmm. There we go. Blended that a little better. And try and blend this in a little bit too. Now I have paint on the brush. I want to get the inside of this little... Needs a little more. Like I need to get these in here. Getting there though. It is a lot, a somewhat lengthy process compared to a lot of other things. I think I got to totally do the other side. Oh, Lord. I sort of started. I remember I did sort of start over here. Thing I should do, since I sort of painted a little bit of a chip on the side, I'm gonna add a little bit of a black stroke. That's how you make it. It's really easy to do chips. Basically have in the whereas your recessed areas, paint it a dark color. Well, shut up, Trombone. If you actually did it, then, you know, it may be relevant to you. He likes to be a dick. I love you, Trombone Repairman. I really do. And I realize if I say stuff like that, I'm probably going to die in the next... I'm going to die in the first 5 minutes of the next session. Although you did probably the ultimate. You took out one of my friends. That's pretty bad. You're saying I'm putting you to sleep. Granted, I'm not talking a huge amount because I'm like trying to concentrate on this. I guess you could say this sort of is, you know, is it? ASMR. It's relaxing to, to watch all the little areas get filled in. with rock music. Right? Of course, mini painting just to do, I find is super relaxing. That's why I keep saying, that's why I haven't killed anybody at work yet. Because I chill out during break and relax. And ignore work for 15 minutes. It's not too bad. No, usually, in the triad it's foggy gray, but I think I'm going to just go to white. That's what you're saying, Lex. Don't do it. Paint your groove into. Relax. Don't do it. Paint your groove into it. You're not the only one who sings around here. Well, Bunny should be on here hanging out with me instead of Final Fantasy 14. She should be painting. I don't know. I don't have any. I shut it off. I don't have any more. There's not going to be any more rum. I could use the shot glass, but I was told unless I had alcohol to put in it, that was lame. So I don't do that. I shut it off though. I don't want people to waste their points thinking they're gonna have an opportunity to get me drunk. See, I'm going to white. Well, if you want to see what happens, hopefully I'll have a full bottle of rum by wait, I'm not going to be on Saturday. So, no, the next Saturday I'm on, if Shanur is around, he's been saving us points to basically get me drunk on stream. So, we'll see. The reason why I say Saturday. So we'll see. I mean, because he can only do Saturdays because he's sleeping now. He's from, oh shoot, I'm not sure if I want to say it's Germany, but I'm not positive. Actually, Mini Mommy, you would know where Shanur's from. At least I think you know. The sad thing is I should know. I love him. He's one of my favorites. It does only... Well, yeah, it takes... Nah, that doesn't get me rip-roaring drunk. That gets me buzzed. Unless it was that Monday night and 2 did it. I think 2 would might... Well, see, I didn't fill them up tonight, so... Because I didn't have enough alcohol to fill up the glass. So I got 2 out of it. But, 3 will get me pretty buzzed. 4 probably will put me on my butt. Alright, so I need a little bit of white. There. Yeah, buzzed. I don't know, was my speech that slurred? I mean, I could still paint. That should be an actual indication. If I can still paint, I'm buzzed. If I can't anymore and everything is really crooked, then I'll go with I'm drunk. And you know what happens if that happens? Then I'm going to end stream because I'm not painting anymore. You know, I just... What, you right now? Oh, you're going to read it, not now. Right now? Not going to hang out with me no more? This is your favorite. This is going to be your favorite Critical Role character ever. Right? Oh, player of Dewey Dockamel. Dewey was awesome, by the way. Dewey saved my character's life in that last session. Oh god, what do you want, Cyrus? No one's even used the other one I added. What do you want for a channel point reward, Mr. Cyrus? How many points do you want to see removed? I've actually heard about that. Someone had that on there and I kind of laughed. I'm like, well, I'd like mine to actually do it, but I will take requests. Fine, done, perfect. Alright, open link in a new window. Sure, I'll add that. I added a new one tonight anyway, said if people want me to work overtime, for 15 minutes of overtime, it's like 1,000 points. Viewer rewards, channel points. I don't want to review requests. Where is the... It's getting really long. I'm gonna call... I have too many points. Burn them! And yeah, sure, 25,000. Let's see. Background color. Let's do something like fiery looking. No limits. Alright, your request has been fulfilled. I have too many points. Burn them! Oh, that's evil! Do I know this friend? When my friend says streams has points rewards, I will time you out for 10 minutes if you redeem it. Whoops. I'm not... God, I didn't even do two... Mr. Trombone Repairman, I did not even do 2 shots. So, actually, I am... For some reason, I am really tired. Probably because I've been burning too much midnight oil working on stuff. I was up kind of late last night. Ugh. No, I'm more tired than anything. I don't feel like if I get up right now, I'm going to just fall over. I really don't. That's usually what happens when I actually get drunk. I can even tell when I'm sitting here in the chair. Why is it doing it again? must not be getting enough liquid out of my brush. I mean, when I lick, quote unquote, lick my brush, I'm not actually licking it. I'm using my lips to repoint it. How's your Space Marine going? Oh, Crimson? Because it said you were doing a Space Marine. One of your 5,000 Space Marines that you're working on. At least I feel like that's about 5,000. It looks almost like 5,000 Space Marines. You're working on... Oh, what? Oh, cool. One of the tanks. Okay, yeah. I think... I want to say I have a... It might have a tank in that set I've got there. I don't remember. I'm finally almost done with those damn dreadnoughts. Almost. But as I said, the problem is that I can't get the damn terrain I need to finish them. Oh, the Technica said I'm not even quite done painting them. I'm close. I'm really close. I'm going to finish them within the next day or two. And then I'm going to do some more Eldar. A little change of pace. Because I got to get that order done. And then I'm going to do Snows. I'm going to do Snows, all those Reaper Minis he sent. That'll be fun. I gotta get them done too. I don't want to put white there. That might be good enough. Actually, now I'm going to go back and nitpick certain areas. Alright, what do people think? I think that's actually done. I could, maybe I'll do, you know what, I'm going to do a little more on one thing. On the little details. I feel like they're still a little dark in spots. Oh, there is one here, and I think I missed it. Nope, maybe there isn't. Looks like there's one there, but there isn't. Yeah. Oh, no, there is one there. There we go. See a couple other little spots. I'm doing this with the blue. The really pale blue. Yeah, that's a little better. So just nitpicking at little things here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of a chip on the other side. So did I see GW came out today? They said yes, we're nerfing Harlequins into the ground. Gee, I can't imagine why they do that. Maybe it's something with the fact that the top two teams in Adepticon were both Harlequins. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't see that they said it, but I'm gonna dive not surprise. Okay, so that takes care. What do people think? I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it was, pretty bad when, okay, so they had I saw the top 8 at Adepticon. The top player was Tau. And then, like, 7th place was, how would I forget? Necrons. Then the remaining 6 places were either Harlequins or Eldari, I believe. And I'm like, Wow. Apparently elves friggin' rule. I think it's done. I'm pretty happy with that. I said I even added a little bit of battle damage. I could add blood to it, but I don't think so. I mean, this is when he's going into battle. Like he's raging. So he's going into battle. He hasn't fought anything yet. I also typically don't put blood on my things. No, it won't. No. Well, I mean, in what? The axe? It actually has some bluish hue in it. Also remember, lure who? I know that was a typo. He's got plenty of blue hue in him. I mean, I made him blue. But a lot of the like I looked at the pictures in the cartoons, and I remember when I watched the cartoon, the animated series, and there's a lot of scenes where he actually is like bluish. So I'm like, I'm gonna go with the blue tone for Grog itself. All right. As for the, yeah, okay, I'll do the hammer next since I'm kind of on. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna make it a stone hammer. No, but I mean, a lot of people watched that stream, I'm pretty sure, so I think it was pretty obvious. The only thing that to me really stinks about, the fact that they nerfed them after the fact. Rather than before, nerfing them before the con in the big tournaments. Barbecue. That's what we ran into, right? Well, it was sort of a barbecue. Didn't we run into a human barbecue? It was the cult, though. It wasn't the ghouls. At least I don't think so. I have so much different paint colors in my palette right now. It's getting hard to remember where I put the current one down. I'd clean my palette, but I really kind of want to finish Grog first. In case I need to touch anything up, then the colors are there. Actually, it's like a sledgehammer. Bram was a human. What do you mean, Bram? Oh, you jerk! See you, Sionis. Have a good rest of the night. Oh my God! It's only 10 minutes till I end. Where the hell did I get started? No, I'll be fine. This will be quick. So do I have to go back in town and make sure I retrieve the remains, or are they burnt, or can I draw the conclusion? Because see, if I go back in town to retrieve the remains, then you have to create additional content. Or should I just draw the conclusion that his remains are so charred that the ghouls can't eat it? I thought that was a really good bit of role play there. While I was done crying. It was so good. You know, part of me wishes Murder Hobo Inc. had the production values to do like the, we don't lose too many. I do? Did someone, I can look that up actually. Did someone actually do it? Because I did not notice. And I've been watching the thing, so. I can look. Viewer rewards, channel points. You probably are just saying that, anyways. Let's see. Wow, seriously? I don't have. Oh, there is a request. Oh, jeez. Never mind, you're right. Yep. It's funny because I've been keeping an eye on this damn chat the whole time. It got quiet, so, you know, I got more on this, but geez, I didn't think. What do you mean 3 times? What the hell am I missing? 3 times? How crazy is that? But I said, Monday night is the good night. I don't mind doing overtime because I'm not raiding into anybody. So Wednesday I can't because I'm raiding into Gareth, and Saturdays I can't because I'm raiding into the Ball GM. Wait, I got stone grade. No, I need weathered stone. But the ball, speaking of the Ball GM, you can thank him for that channel point reward because I knows he has it on his, and I was like, yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. When did I say, wait a minute, my life is complete. I know I said that. I don't remember what it was in reference to. I really don't remember what that was in reference to, but I'm pretty sure I actually do remember you saying something along those lines. My life will, you know what? My life will never be complete. And you know why it will never be complete? Because I will never paint all my minis. I will never paint all those unpainted minis I have. My life will never be complete. Maybe I will darken that up just a hint. Let's see, this is a little bit too light. Actually, I'm going to go to the dark color. Let's see. I'm going to go around this raised edge here. And on the other vein, I think I need to lighten this in here a little bit, up just a tiny bit. It's blending too much into the pants, which I said I was going to avoid. 1 can of paint, or furniture polish. You know how to do minis in record time. You base coat them a light color, like white, or probably better an off-white. Then you take a can of furniture polish. That's true. Thing corn red and wraithbone. Sorry, was a great idea. Yeah, because especially if you're putting on for base coats and stuff. I'd still want to put it on with a brush though, and control how it goes on. But yeah, furniture polish black, you can actually use it as like a shader. In fact, I think one of the classes of HyperCon was exactly that. It was using min wax. It was like I was using like min wax to basically put a shade on all your minis all at once. Going darker. It's a little recess. Okay, I think that's good. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to actually add a little bit more of the gray under this and make this... Yeah, I'm going to make it part of the stone. It's a little piece that's jutting down into the handle. Oh, maybe it isn't. No, make him think of it. It's not. I'm gonna have to go back. Let's commission for a painting party 4 PCs and a master. What? Again? Is that how you spell that? Gatnathoa? I always thought I said Vatnathoa or Vetnathoa. It's Getnathoa or Gatnathoa. Or Fet. No, wait, I thought it was F. Fetnathoa. That would be hard to figure. It would be, let's see, normally I charge 30, but I take $5 off for every mini that's over, that's 5 or over. So 4 PCs would be 20, so that'd be 80. But I have to see how big the Fetnathoa, it'd be kind of cool if there was a Fetnathoa mini. The question is it a perfect... That's a good question too. Tabletop or display level? And then how much do you really want to go? Do you want to customize all these minis? Because I already have mine on HeroLab. Not HeroLab, HeroForge. But it's really spelled with a G? Because, yeah, I always spell it. Actually, I spell it Fetnathoa. Fetnathoa. Oh, no. Never mind. Fetan. Alright, wood color. Yeah, tabletop standard would be display level. This is, to me, getting towards display level. And I've spent a lot of hours on it, so it would definitely not be $30. But I'm doing that on purpose with these. Being a huge Critical Role nerd, I want to do a really good job on them. But it ain't only 3 PCs in it. What, I can't do my own? Oh, wait, no, no. Well, if I do my own, I'm keeping her. You don't get it. I would think you'd want the whole adventuring party. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have a paint explosion. Hey, there's a... It's too bad my paints don't explode more often, because then that would be a good... that could be a emoji paint explosion. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna make a perfect Fenthor. I don't. If I do that, I'll turn to stone. Not turn to stone. I'll just mummify. That sounds like a terrible idea. Of course, that is an imaginary story, so it probably wouldn't do that. I just don't really... I really would like for someone to make a Fenthor, though. Just for those reasons. You know what I would do? I'd take that and then I would bury it under a pile of rubble. And then send it to you. Yeah, it just sends you the rubble. Rubble? It just sends you the rubble and say it's under there. Well, I was going to say, you know what, Kyle, I will say this. I know it's a good campaign when we're like emailing you or hitting you up in Discord in between sessions to talk about game stuff. That's a good campaign. That means we're engaged. I'm so excited to play my character next session and see how it goes. Guess what? We may have to roll things back. I've noticed we have a habit in the game. Like, we'll gloss over the end and not really think about how things, not really think about everything that's going on because we're trying to get done and off stream. And then we'll like go off the game, and then it's like, oh yeah, you should have made this save. Not this time, but I have something else that I would want to do when we had that short rest. Although, oh, hey, trombone. If you're still here. I assume you're still kicking around somewhere. Unless you have kid aggro. Because I was going to mention something that I thought was kind of neat. Oh, he may have disappeared. poof, I think he disappeared. But yeah, I did notice, it's interesting. So I said, I'm changing up my character, actually. I'm adding a class. I said I was playing a ranger. I'm adding a different class. I've never multi-classed in my entire life. But there's a first time for everything. So I'm multi-classing now, and it's for RP reasons. And her armor class basically... Oh, you! Okay, so... an interesting thing. I don't know. I mentioned to you that I put the new version of... Well, the new version's all set of Anja. If you wanted to look. But there was a very interesting thing. Considering what class I changed her to, and the fact that the armor is going away, her armor class did not change at all. I left her hit points alone because I remember I rolled really well on hit points this round. So I might as well just leave it at 62. It's not... No, it's not... I'm not... You weren't supposed to post that. I was going to keep it a secret which class it was, you dick. No, well, yeah, but I wasn't going to say it on here. You already knew what I was doing. No, I'm going to go Berserker because it just makes sense. But I've discovered that the Barbarian, multiclassing Barbarian with Ranger actually works pretty good. The only thing I can't really do is cast spells, but I haven't really been casting many spells when I've been fighting. That was it. Okay. Nice. So I have a few minutes left. Yeah, oops, you big mouth. Thankfully, I don't think any of the other gamers are watching right now. I said, I do know what Bran is bringing in, or what DJ is bringing in to replace his character, and I'm really excited about this for obvious reasons. Don't you freaking say it, though. This is putting me out to dry, and I'm not going to say it. I'm leaving that for a surprise, but don't you freaking say it. But he'd only told me what class. He didn't tell me any of the details. Although I did say, so you're one of the refugees, right? And he laughed. Like, you could say that. And he laughed. So I can't freaking wait to what he's up to. I think... I rolled really well on her hit points when I rolled up for Ranger. So I decided just to leave it, if that sounds all right. Because I rolled like 7 or 8 for Ranger, I think, for this level. And that would be fine for Barbarian. So, so I was like, that's okay. It keeps bookkeeping a little easier. Well, this went a little bit. I got a little more done than I expected tonight. Because I got the weapons, I got the non-metal metallic on the axe completely finished. So, yeah, leave that. I know class. I'm not saying if you want I can tell you on I can DM you on Discord. I for sure thought you knew. What'd you do? Fall asleep during the conversation? But all I know is this. I asked him, like, so you're one of the refugees, right? And I got a laugh. And he said, yeah, you could say that. Which means he's up to something that's no good. Really? I got an achievement? Huh. Stop that, Twitch. Great. It screwed up. Somebody just posted something and didn't see it because I kicked myself off. What's true? Shit. What's true? What I said? I said, do you know that part of the story? The way he was laughing, I think I was like, he'll probably be like some cultist or something. I'm actually excited about tomorrow night's Between the Rolls because we're going to talk about character death, all things considered. So that was a good idea, Kyle. Well, technically, you're right. We're all refugees right now. I have to live this. Yeah, I know. Well, I get a much better chance of that now than I did before. So I did what you suggest. I did make sure that she took a short rest. Oh, come on, there is water in this pallet. Why are you drying out in that corner? It's not the corner I'm working in. Oh, you being on tomorrow night? Hey, you know what? I did that. I did that on purpose. I actually have decided that I'm taking a page from the way Frank does his recaps. And I'm only recapping, like I'm only trying to hit upon some high points. Because it's better to, give people a taste and let them go find and watch the actual video. I just realized something. So that's why I do it. That's why I did it. I mean, admittedly, it probably would have been cool if I remembered that we left it off on such a cliff. I was like, I remember that. I'm like, shoot, I should have mentioned the part about Bran. But a lot of the other stuff, I was like, whatever. I'm not going to remember it all. Just notice this little piece here, I think, should have a bit of a highlight on it, too. All right. It being Grog, I probably should wrap those things with red. So where's that blood red? All right, actually we got 1 minute left. think I'll call it there then. Unless somebody hits that thing and sends me 15 more minutes, but otherwise, I'm calling it. I think I am going to raid someone tonight and bring you 7 along. Be nice to get followed. There's Walter's Workshop is on, and I met him. Oh God, I met him I think on Garrett's stream, and he was really cool. So I want to go check him out. So my week this week is I'll be on Between the Rolls tomorrow night. At least that's the plan. Unless we have too many people, and then I don't care. I'll sit out. But I really like to be part of it since I was part of the episode where we had a character death. So it'd be kind of cool. So that is the topic of the night, is character death. How to handle it, how to deal with it if you're the GM, how to destroy your table, how to deal with it if you're a player. I don't know. I don't know what exactly he's going to have for questions, but... and then I'll be on Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Gonna try to... I should be really close to finishing. I'm not really sure why I keep getting paint chips. I'm not even touching it. But hopefully I will try to finish him up. He's not far off. I just have to finish off the weapons and do the base, and then the one after that I'm going to do, because Bone 6 is a thing right now. So I'm going to paint up the Rogue. It's a Rogue apparently from Bone 6. Actually, I probably should tip this. So everybody who put everybody at least in America, I don't know. I heard the Ball GM did not get one. So this will be the next thing I do. And then I will probably, after that, paint the little bird from the charity. It's the charity mini for Reaper for Ukrainian relief. I love it. It's a nightingale. I love this mini. Jason, I believe it's Jason Weeby, and you're awesome. So that's it for this week. I won't be here Saturday because birthday party. It must be all birthdays, all friggin' April month. This is like an 80th birthday party. That's a year late because pandemic. And I think that's it. So with that, maybe I'll see you tomorrow on M Hobo Inc. for Between the Rolls at 8 o'clock Eastern, or I will see you on Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern right here on Muses_Touch. And as I said, I think we'll go to Walter's Workshop. Hopefully, actually, let me check something and see how long he's been on. Because, that would kind of suck. I go there and then 2 hours and 15 minutes. Tough to tell. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Give him a follow. A raid. No, God. I hate when my fingers are on the wrong keys. So I hope you all have a lovely night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and come back on Wednesday to see me finish them. And happy painting.
And holding on to me. And I felt just like a little kiss on the ear. That's when we stopped talking about that. Music Touch, how's it going? Welcome in. How is it going? Welcome.
Shit.
Good. Had to drop by and check things out. No worries. Well, thank you so much. Much appreciated. What were you doing in your stream? Were you doing arts and crafts of some sort? Or were you... Oh, that's right. Music Touch. You were painting, Critical Role figures, weren't you? I think. I think I recall seeing that you were doing that at one point. Yeah, painting Vox Machina. Nice. You guys know before that, I was painting the Critical Role figures of Vox Machina, and Musa Touch is working on the same ones. Absolutely. Welcome, everybody. Right now, we're working on batch painting, which is not terribly exciting, so I do apologize. It's not quite up to the full par of what I like to paint typically. We're just kind of going through quantity, not necessarily over quality, but kind of. Yeah, we're working on batch painting this character from Elden Ring.
Oh.
Etsy, and I got a ton of orders for them, so I need to get them done because I have to get like 25 shipped out by this weekend. I mean, technically Monday, but I want to have them this weekend, so I can start framing them, to be honest. Because I have a bunch like throughout next week. I can. I'm supposed to be shipping them out like throughout the week, but I work a full-time job, so I can't do that every other day or so. So just trying to get everything done, boxed up, sent out, prepared, all that jazz by Saturday. But if you have any links of any stuff you want to share, the Instagram, something like that is link friendly as long as it's not going to violate TOS. So please feel free to share if you wish. If not, that's totally no pressure. Great tired of being full-time man. But yeah, so this is Alexander. Is very base coded right now, not doing much of anything. Some other stuff we worked on recently. The thing I'm mainly working on is kind of a pretty intense piece. Oh, it's real big too. Which is the Abomination from a war game called Conquest.
Oh, yeah, I know the game.
It's not quite done. I'm doing like a pearlescent effect where all this like pink and cotton candy look is coming from. It's going to be kind of pearlescent. And been working on the skin. It's kind of grimy, slimy, purple skin recently. A lot of conversion work playing into sculpting. So that's that dude. Kind of this. Actually, I can kind of show you the same effect I'm going for. So I have this guy right here. This dude is kind of the pearly effect that I'm going for, so I can get a pic from my stream. Oh, cool. But yeah, so this is kind of the effect I'm going for. It's kind of love the iridescence. Yeah, so, thank you. Well, that was kind of what I was going for on him. So just kind of going for like a freehand, like pearlish looking armor. So what else do I have around here? I have a bunch of like speed paint stuff that I've done, but not like any of the stuff I've spent any significant time on. Because all that stuff's in my case over there. So, but that's what I've been doing a lot of recently, up until pretty much tonight, because gotta get the orders out. There's lots to do. Yeah, no pressure on the pictures. If you like sharing, that's awesome. If not, no worries.
So I'm at day 93.
We're also talking about some of the weird sleep experience. This is seems like I had a visit from like a sleep paralysis demon or something like that last night.
Oh, that's fun.
More intimate visit than I've ever had from one before, which was kind of weird. Oh. was in Eevee. I'm quite sure she, one, does not have the arms that can reach around me, and two, she can't get up on the bed because she is way too short. And I'm not typically one to like read into like dreams and stuff like that, but it took me aback for a second. I was like, wait, am I like subconsciously lonely enough that my sleep paralysis demon is like showing me affection and some sort of form of contact? Like, is it that bad? Because I'm pretty happy how I am at the moment. You mean bolder, stubby limb no longer, right? Ugh. Did you hear that, Evie? No, you didn't. You're asleep. Never mind. Okay. You'll be like, did you hear she called you your stubby little legs? No, she's calmed down. Yeah, special someone. Oh yeah, no, that ended a little bit ago. That was going okay. But she was just like, not feeling it. And she's like, I didn't think it was fair to continue things on if I wasn't feeling something. She basically said, like, perfect boyfriend material, 10 out of 10. I wish that I had more feelings and stuff like that, but I just am not feeling the spark. And I don't want to, like, lead us both along. And just in hopes of something, if by this point I'm not feeling something more. And I respect that. So we're going to try to be friends, and that seems to be going well. We don't talk super often, but yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said, I respect it a lot. It is a bummer, but I do respect your choice in that. So it is what it be. It's mostly just a bummer because I just don't think that. I mean, obviously I enjoy companionship, but like, I just don't think that there's like anyone around here for that kind of stuff. Anyone that kind of fits the bill that I'm looking for, I guess. There's just not a lot of nerds in general, and even less so girls who are nerdy, I suppose. While the workshop is my girlfriend, our D&D campaign gave the spotlight to me. Dragon's Breath, that's true, I did. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's funny though. Drakari and Kaylu, congrats on the item rewards. Yeah, and that's one thing I've kind of noticed in terms of relationships. I have compromised a lot with many relationships, and this is one of the few relationships I didn't really compromise much on. And it worked out really well, which is nice. I don't think there are going to be a lot of people